Welcome to the Bonding Museum. I will be your tour guide today. Here, ionic bonding artworks are given up to, and covalent bonding artworks are shared with our curators. Hopefully by the end of this tour, you will have a better understanding and may be able to tell me the difference between ionic and covalent bonds. Alright, you got the basic breakdown. Let's get started. So, you may be wondering, gee whiz, I wonder what the difference is between the two kinds of bonding artwork.
No, not really. Can you just show me the artwork?
Well, too bad. I'm going to tell you anyway. Better yet, I'm going to show you.
What's that supposed to be? Salt? What's so important about that?
An ionic bond. The scientific name for this ionic compound is sodium chloride. What makes ionic bond artwork so special is that these are compounds made of a metal and a non-metal element. A compound, for those of you who have not spent your years studying bonding artwork, is a substance made up of two or more elements. Fantastic, isn't it?
Sure. What's that artwork about?
Well, with that one, it emphasizes the electrostatic attraction between oppositely charged ions. Each ionic bond involves cations and anions. A cation is a positively charged particle, which happens to be barium in this case. An anion, on the other hand, is a negatively charged particle, which would be fluoride. This is called barium chloride. This is when a barium atom transfers two of its own electrons to a chloride atom. Believe it or not, the artist who founded this style of artwork was found dead in his home. You know what the people did?
No. What did they do?
They had to bury him in his backyard. I'm good. Now that we've dabbled into looking at ionic bonding and some of the most famous ionic bonding artworks, it has come time for us to venture into the covalent bonding artworks of our fabulous museum.
Duh.
This, my dear Debbie Downer, is what we enthusiastic people call a covalent bond. This is the Mona Lisa of covalent bonds. The Jenna Marbles of YouTube. The James Dean of film. Before we jump too far ahead, you should know that a covalent bond is a type of compound formed between two nonmetals that are sharing electrons. Covalent bonding occurs because all compounds want to be at the lowest energy possible.
So you mean atoms that are bound are in a lower energy level than unbound atoms?
Essentially, yes. In nature, everything tends to be, and at least wants to be, at the lowest energy level possible. In general, covalent bonds tend to be a lot weaker than ionic bonds. This sheds light on the polarity of a molecule. Simply beautiful. And we're walking! Our last and final piece of the tour is none other than the Hungarian artwork called nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas in English. What is most unique about covalent bonds is their ability to share electrons between elements. In this case, nitrogen has 5 valence electrons, and oxygen has 6 valence electrons. These two elements share their electrons by forming a triple bond between two nitrogen atoms and a single bond between the central nitrogen and oxygen.
Are we done yet?
Yes! Good day, madam!
Number 1. What is the definition of a covalent bond? Number 2. Which form of bonding is stronger?
The end. Thanks for joining.